Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going down? It's July the 29th, and it's 2016. And the title of this video is called is not letting women control you and not letting them control your future. Uh, Basically, this video is just talking about how to not to be depressed, not to have low self-esteem, not to be worrying about what other people say when you don't have a woman. I can actually tell you from experience that I go through it all the time. Every time I go to work, every time I go to church, every time I'm around family and friends, they always say, Angel, how come you don't have a girlfriend? Or Angel, are you trying to get at this girl? Or, what do you think of so and so? I'm not gonna lie, I get depressed, I get sad, but then you get used to it. I know that a lot of the individuals that suffer from true force loneliness or just suffer from rejection in general, eventually it's just eventually you get so used to getting rejected and you get so used to not having someone, it just in the long run it just doesn't bother you anymore. And yeah, you'll always be sad, but I mean eventually it just it's just like names. Eventually when people call you names, eventually names don't hurt anymore anyway. I mean, I'm so used to getting called fat and ugly, and I'm so used to not having someone. um I'm so used to it, and I guess and I started thinking today. I started thinking, what happens if I do see my ex girlfriends, and what happens if I do see them with their new boyfriends? I mean, what are they gonna tell me? I mean, are they gonna make fun of me? Are they gonna be like, Angel had us, and he'll never find someone as pretty as me? And that's something I used to always worry about. I always wanted to have a pretty girl just to show them that they're not, that I'm not missing them. And when you're alone and you're by yourself, you probably feel like, damn, I'm not gonna find anyone like her. I'm not. And then I started telling myself today, why am I giving the devil that power? Like last night when I was at work, I was talking to a female, and we were talking about relationships. And I don't like to talk about relationships, and I told myself I wasn't gonna talk about them. But every time I talk about it, it always brings me down. And basically, I didn't really get a good vibe from the conversation. And I'm not sitting here saying that she put me down or anything, but it's just I started saying, why am I putting myself down? Why am I giving the devil what he wants? Why am I giving this female what she wants? They want to hear us put ourselves down. They want to hear us say that a girl's too good or they're too pretty. We live in the problem with our society is that men have given women so much power. No wonder why we feel like we're not good enough. No wonder why we feel like we're powerless. I was watching I've been watching all these videos from Kent TV to Savvy Guy to Bill 122460, Justin Williams, just about everyone I know that is in the TFL, and they are all friends of mine. But I started thinking, why do we give females these power? I mean, yeah, we live in a messed up world where every job or even grocery store show a pretty female flashing her boobs, showing her tight body because it's a good way to make money. And I jumped online. I started reading an article about self-esteem, and it was basically telling how a lot of us don't like to look in the mirror. Some of us are insecure because we have crooked teeth, we have no teeth. Maybe you might be missing an eye. I don't know. Maybe you got in a car accident. Maybe you did some damage to your physical features. Some people have burnt skin. I'm just saying, there's a lot of reasons why people can have low self-esteem. And I started thinking that low self-esteem does come from the devil because, the devil's job is to steal, kill, and destroy someone. His job is to make sure that you don't feel like you are beautiful, to make sure that you don't feel like you're worthy, to make sure that you're not gonna have a future. And sometimes it's just that negativity. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that what I'm saying is gonna fix your situation because everybody's situation is different. But I'm talking about me. I'm talking about that I'm tired of waking up and I'm tired of having to feel that I have to have someone in order to be happy. I don't. I'm tired of having to get off Facebook and I see these pretty girls with their boyfriends and I see them posting pictures, even my ex-girlfriends that I do have on my page, which I shouldn't. I see them with their new boyfriends, and I'm thinking, why I'm not gonna post pictures because I'm afraid of that. I'm a fat. I'm talking about overcoming that fear and just posting pictures, even without them talking, even if without them caring. What I'm trying to sit here and say is that if you're one of these individuals that I'm talking about in this video, you have to get a backbone, or you have to be bold, and you finally just got to finally put your foot down and say, devil, I'm not going to live like this no more. I may not have anyone, I may not have the best job or the best car, but I'm going to be happy for what I have, and I'm going to stop worrying about trying to make I'm going to stop comparing myself to others. I'm going to stop worrying about what other people think, and that's the hardest thing to deal with. But you got to remember, at the end of the day, you don't have to come home. If you're having a bad day, you don't have to come home to some female that's going to make your day worse, because a lot of times females do make a guy's day worse. You don't have to worry about competition. You don't have to worry about she's going to stay with you. What I'm trying to say here and say is that there's nothing wrong with being with someone, but we live in such a messed up society where it don't matter who you're with. A girl can leave you at any time, whether she's pretty or ugly. It doesn't matter, because women have the power. That's what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say here, and the reason why I'm making this video is to help someone, to give them that strength, or to show them that, you know what, that you can avoid all that and you don't have to let it get to you. And I've told myself now, when I go to work, I'm just gonna go to work. I'm not gonna talk to the females. I'm just gonna get my job done, and that's it. And keep it to myself. There's no point in me talking to females, because I'm not going to get nothing out of it. They're not going to give me their number. They're not going to give me the time of day. I'm going to stop worrying about my ex-girlfriends that are on Facebook, and I'm just going to let them laugh at me and call me names, because to me, they're probably in a worse situation than I am, because it's like, I'm thinking, why am I stressing on them? It's the guy's problem, not mine. Thank God she's out of my life, because I don't have to deal with their drama and games. What I'm trying to sit here and say is, I'm gonna build myself back up this year. I'm gonna build myself up to where it doesn't matter if I'm around good-looking people, or I'm around people that are in couples. I'm just sitting here just trying to say, and I know I'm rambling a lot, but I'm just here trying to say that, you know what, we got to start building ourselves back up again. We got to start giving the devil what he wants, and it's the power, it's control, it's battle over mind. And I'm gonna kind of change my negative thinking. But I just wanted to share this video with someone, and I hope everyone is doing very good.